the time.
Look, Joe, I told Pat, I was like,
but yeah,
when it was time to drill, what did I do? I handed it to Joe, like, here you go, buddy.
I know he did. You did that so you had zero accountability. I knew 100%. He goes like this. He goes, hey, Pat. He goes like this. He goes, here you go, bro. I'm like,
smart. I mean, I can't blame him. Smart.
But you know what it did? It tricked me. You tricked me, bro. I was like, I'm doing this myself.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, dude. Like, it was like this, Pat. Like, we had found the studs.
Yeah.
Nick, here was Nick, though. He wants to make fun of me. No, I'm just not kidding. He didn't make fun of me. He did great. He helped me so much. He said like this. He had a pencil. He put it in his ear. He's all.
I can close my eyes and see Nick doing that.
Yeah. But pulls it off of it from behind his ear every time.
I love it.
Let me tell you something, man. I was able to tap into. Y'all remember that show, This Old House, with Bob Vila?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was having a Bob Vila moment, right? He had his pencil in his ear.
He reminds me of like a beaver man. Like if a man was a beaver,
it'd be Bob Vila.
Yeah.
Bob Vila.
Bob
like
Beaver.
He would be like.
Via.
He's like an aardvark.
Is it Via?
Aardvark. Nice.
He would be aardvark, like, man.
His beard and face like blend. If that, I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's one.
It makes sense.
Is that?
It's face fur at this point. But we got the TV up and it looks great, right? It's still doing its thing.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you guys need to see the TV that's in my game room because we had the little plug-in up and like raised up in the wall, so you can just plug it right in behind the TV. But it was right beside a stud, so in order for us to put the TV up, it has to sit above that. So there's like maybe a foot from the ceiling to the TV.
We should
it's just not.
We
just
should
the movie
start
room.
a DIY company and just call it Stud Finders.
How about
already here?
We just be like, we say
don't have to look.
Low prices, because it might be okay. Like,
we might F it up.
We're
what we'll
literally
do is we'll look for the good number. We'll be like 7 out of 10 times it's great for a great price.
60% of the time it works, none of the time.
Yeah. So like 7 out of 10 times you get a good job. Those other 3 times it's like we burnt the house down.
We're definitely a 3.5 out of 5 stars. 3.5 out of 5
for sure.
stars.
Yeah, barely. We pay for those.
Yeah,
recommend us. Yeah, no, but I mean it's true. It's true. But here's the thing about the hole, right? We only made one hole, but you can't even see it.
Yeah.
Like it's perfectly covered.
Yeah, that's true.
I was
telling. It was like this though, Pat. I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. He goes,
yeah. As soon as it goes through, you're like, shit.
Because I said to Nick, I said, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Yeah, man. Like it's on." I was like,
"Yeah, I'm
scared."
Yeah.
I was like, "This is big," because the small one wouldn't penetrate the wood.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Never does.
No, the small one would. It was just like. It was so weak that at some point I thought, man, we're on metal.
Did they not come?
Like,
did they not come with the big, ridiculous?
No, it did. He had a different one.
Well, what I did was, right, I stepped up the drill bit, right? We started with the pilot and we stepped it up.
Fair enough.
Just in case.
Well played. Yes.
But because it was so small, it wasn't going into the wood. So I was like, dude, this is metal. Because it was just like, like no wood smell, no chips, just dust, just wall dust.
Yeah. But what I tell you, Joe, I was like, that's it.
Did you have to socket wrench it in after you got it in? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
It's up there.
Yeah. That'll take you back to high school.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a workout.
It was a good time.
It's a good time.
You know? So yeah, it's good.
Well, it's up. It's successful.
That's like one of the best bonding experiences you can have. You can sit back with you and the homie and go, that looks good.
Yeah.
That looks good. You gonna flex the nostrils on it, bro?
Hey, look at this show. Look at this. Hey, look at this TV.
All right.
That's so funny to me. Like, I just can't, like, you have no idea how excited I am to see or hear that one because that was so funny to me that it changed the face so much. That was so funny to me. I know it's dumb.
It really is.
It's not dumb.
You know, it is what it is. So what you guys do today? What's going on? It's Wednesday. What's the date?
Today's the
22nd. We filmed.
22nd.
It's going to come out the 20.
That's right.
The
20 next Thursday.
March 2nd.
Nice.
So we are recording in February. It will air in March. It's how the podcast world works.
Time travel, buddy.
Time travel.
Pure pure, unadulterated
Welcome
time travel.
to the future. To the future, man.
That's right.
Not serious. I had a rough day today because my back went out.
Oh man, you're so old, bro. What's up?
I can't talk any trash because that's at least a once a week occurrence for me.
It's a once a week thing?
Yes.
Oh,
there was a time in my life that was real. That was like one time I would reach for milk and just get stuck and just bam.
Is it like a shock, Nick? Was it like a shock that hit your back and you just stay there?
You pop up and it's like, and then you
it's like your back catches.
Now you just sore.
Nick, here's some hope, Nick.
Yeah.
Maybe it's growing pains. Maybe you're getting taller.
I would love that.
Maybe it'll stop hurting in a couple days.
I would
be 6 foot.
Nick's already pretty tall.
Dang.
Well, how tall are you, Nick? 6'1", 6'2"?
6'2".
Yeah.
Do your knees hurt?
No.
I'm
maybe that's coming.
I'm under the green check.
My knees.
I'm in the green check in that category. My knees hurt.
What if you're growing from the torso?
That'd be weird. That's just my
your legs are fully grown.
Your legs are going to stay the same.
It's still got room. It's got room to grow.
Exactly.
Oh no, I'm just waiting on my torso height to come through. I'm good from the waist down. I'm straight. Yeah.
Dog, if I had a normal length torso, I'd only be like 6'2". I mean, I'd only be like 5'9", but I'm 6'5".
That's the story of my life, Joel.
None of my shirts would fit.
You would look so weird.
Everything
with a long torso and short legs.
Like
that's what Garrison's gonna look like.
Hey, what if you're what if you're like? Nick, what if you're 6'5" with you wear a 32 length?
I would look like a zebra. I would have a zebra body. Like, hey man, my man got
like
torso
your upper
on him.
body would be like a giraffe.
Oh, dude.
Hey,
just like a giraffe. That'd be so funny.
My nickname would be Nick the Torso. You know what I mean?
Dude, I don't think there's anybody that is like that.
Dude, your abs would be like this big.
Like a surfboard.
It's all at the bottom.
You could eat so much food because you'd have so much stomach space.
I'm good because you'd have to feel this way, not
That's
this
so
way.
Funny.
Yeah, have some big like calves and thighs.
Now that I think about it,
serious.
That'd be like if I was built like Vlad Vlok. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day. That's a
Could you imagine just having some short legs, some flat feet, and being that tall?
That'd be weird. Ugh. You'd look like a cartoon. You'd look like Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie. That's what I would.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Look at me.
I can just close my eyes and picture that that type of person running.
Oh man,
just fast as hell.
Oh, yeah. Just trying to dunk and stuff. Yeah.
Upper body don't even move. Upper body's like 3 inches behind.
Upper body doesn't move. The head's just holding straight.
Be like the Roadrunner.
Freaking legs are going left and right and forward, and his upper body's just
not moving. Not going in.
Looking at like a straight robot.
Every time you run, you start off like this. Come to a halt.
Yeah, it's like your upper body can't catch up. You're always leaning kind of backwards.
They would be so scared of you.
Why is it so? I'm kind of switching it up a little bit. Why is it so much harder for like tall people to get muscle mass?
I wouldn't say it's that hard. I got pretty good muscle mass.
Got to fill that space. I don't know. It's just.
It's like you see like tall and lanky people.
You're taller.
I know. I'm not tall. I'm not tall. I was talking junk.
You're taller than that, right?
No, I'm not. I'm 5'10".
I mean, I wish I had a picture of me and Nick in high school that I could just throw up here, talk about tall and lanky. Dude.
That's true.
How much you weighed when you graduated high school, Nick?
126.
133.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, I was 165.
You were close.
I think.
You were close. Yeah.
I was 205.
Yeah, he was. Stocky and meaty.
Thick.
That guy, you called him thick every day.
Heck yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Johnson. I can't come in today. Why? Because I'm way too thick.
The thickness got me.
Look, I'm feeling very thickly today. I don't think I'm going to make it in.
I say, why did I get 105? Oh, I gave you some thickness credit points. Like round rumpus.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be another thick day for me.
Hey. I'm not feeling
I never said that in high school.
I got the thickness.
What?
Anything thick.
I was the opposite of thick. I was everything. Mm-hmm. I was a thin. Okay.
Definitely were.
I look like a 2x4 with noodles nailed to it.
Noodles? Like a flaily arm man?
Yeah.
Like, woo. Yeah.
Like the Bailey's dancers.
I'm sure
you wore so many sleeveless shirts, Pat.
You really did.
Like I would wonder like where would you find that sleeveless?
I mean, because it was the thing in wrestling.
That's because he made.
Yeah, I cut them all.
Pat made those. Man. It was a Pat special.
Hey, wrestling has no sleeves.
You
can't wrestle with sleeves. Are you crazy?
You can now. I think that trend is gone. But back in the DX days in Austin, well, I guess Austin had sleeves most of the time.
They all come off.
That's true, until the shirt got ripped.
His T-shirts had sleeves.
Do you remember when you could just? You remember how you could just grab your shirt and just pull and tear the seam of the sleeve?
Yeah, you just had to get.
But I mean, if you, I was about to say, if you got to cut in to get that trap in there.
Let me say this:
Rip it.
I've embarrassed myself thinking that shirts were made like they used to be. I was like, watch this.
Yes, definitely.
So now, like, I pre-cut them a little bit.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What? Dad, you can't do it. Last time you didn't get it. Boom, ripped right in front of him.
Yeah.
You see a little momentum, you know? You see a little momentum, like a tiny push.
That's it. You just need to hear that first. Hey, you done.
Give me a razor cut. Yeah, exactly.
They call that a life hack.
But dude, it's
a life hack.
Yeah, it was definitely embarrassing. I was like, it was one of the thick ones that my dad gave me, one of the $16 ones. Yeah, at Sears. The motherfuckers are like Carhartt t-shirts. They're thick. You know what I mean?
Dude, a Carhartt t-shirt.
You know you're wearing. Somehow my dad wears them as undershirts, and they're like jackets.
That's insane.
They're so heavy.
A Carhartt t-shirt will stop a bullet.
Bro, is your dad anemic? I mean, what's up with that guy?
How does his nipples?
They're soft as heck.
Are they?
They're just strong.
Which are we talking about? The nipples or the t-shirt at this point?
Both. He's got large like Mexican lady nipples.
Like does he? Pepperonis?
Areolas on him. Forgive me.
Shout out to the poopster.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, he doesn't. They're normal size. I'm like,
what's normal size?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just joking.
I feel like you sit around like.
I couldn't remember to be honest, I couldn't remember the last time my dad walked around shirtless. It might have been an accident. I think one time at the old house, he had to go pee at like 2 a.m, and I was playing a video game, and I was like, this is what I did. He walks out like this. Like he walks out. I go like this. Nick, I go, hey, Pat, I go, why the heck do you still wear those boxers? I was like, Dad, like, those are plaid and they're big and like he wears the ones with the slit on them still. When he pop, like he wears old schoolies.
Yeah.
Like the ones that if you wear them under any kind of tight pants, you can see them bunched up underneath there. So the first thing I say, like, am I a jerk for that? The first thing I say is like,
no, it's an honest question.
I said, why the heck are you wearing? And they were plaid. I was like, Dad. I was like, why are you still wearing those?
You know what those are, Joel? You know what those are? Those are story time chonies right there. There's a story behind the chonies. Okay.
There's chonies and scenes and things.
I mean, to be honest, though. Hey, to be honest, let me say, it would be weird. It would be so weird if I walked into my dad's room and he was sleeping, and I went to mess with him, and he had some like some of the kind that I wear, like the briefs, like tight briefs.
Adidas boxer briefs.
Yeah. Like some tight ones. I'd be like, whoa. Okay, I'd be like, who the heck is? Okay. Like, I honestly believe that it would cause me, like, if he didn't have those ugly bloomers, as I call them when I say to him, if he didn't have those.
We've had tiny whities.
They're Fruit of Looms, you know what I mean?
Easily. Yeah.
They used to be like stiff, and when I lived in California as a kid, here's the funny thing: is that my brother thought it was cool, like to gangbang, and his friends would wear the white boxers with like a tank top, like they were in jail, and the slippers. It was so gross, man.
Which gangbang are we talking about?
Whoa, gangbangers! Like,
okay.
Represent. Whoa, Pat. This is a family-friendly show.
I didn't say it.
You're getting one in the chat for that one, bud.
Okay, give me one in the chat. That was an honest question.
Whoa. You got
one in the guzzle.
He got Bang Bro to the left of you, and now we got Mr. Gang Bang. That's
mine were simple, true facts.
I'm kidding.
Okay?
I kidding. Don't worry about it. I kid. Okay.
Did you put one in the chat?
Don't you?
But I have a question
now.
But see, Joel, now I have a question based on the scenario you gave. What does that mean for our future when it comes to our chonies? Right? Will we get too old for our dry fit undies?
No, because my kids are used to it.
Oh, okay.
It would weird them out if I turned 50 and started wearing bloomer underwear like my dad's big boxers.
Let's bring back tidy whities.
The fact you call them bloomers
never
makes me really laugh because that is the perfect.
I would never go tidy whities.
That's the perfect definition of those. Those are
they puff, you know what I mean? Like they puff out.
Yeah.
One time we went to, I think we went camping or something. And something happened to my undies. And I don't know what happened. Something could have happened. No, I'm just kidding. I think I
God knows.
Disclaimer.
I think maybe it's between me and the Lord. I think maybe Pam didn't pack any drawers or something, and I was like, man, dude, like I'm going to be here for 3 days. And my dad came, so he threw me a pair, and I was like, I put them on, and I was like, whew,
what is this?
I'm like, man, I couldn't, and my pants were too tight for him. I was like, I'm just gonna have to go free.
Yeah, free ball it. Go to go to a Walmart.
You know, and because my dad's old school. He's one of those people that takes it personal when you say no, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, Dad, I can't wear these. He's like, you know what? Fine, forget it, okay? Forget it.
Give my drawers back.
Give my stupid underwear. You know what? You ask for something, I give it to you, and then you don't want it. You know, don't ever ask me again.
Never again.
I'm like,
you did always. Don't ever ask me.
I said, Dad, it's not on purpose.
They're not for me.
It just looks weird. Like, you know, like they're too puffy. Yeah. Hey, want to make fun of my underwear? You want to make fun of it? I'm like, oh my god.
So it's just like hard
yeah, it goes. So that was not fun. I think I ended up wearing them. Just give it to me. You know, like you know those arguments that are stupid where, like you say something and then they say something and then you say what they're saying. They're like, no. They go and say what you're saying. Yeah. And then you're like, why are we playing this stupid game? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Like, you know what? Like, you know, your wife will go, hey, I'm going to go to this game. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to watch the TV show. But it's like
you're going to go to the game.
Yeah. It's like, no, go ahead. Yeah, and then it's like, are you sure? No, go ahead. Well, I don't want you to go. And you're like, okay, fine, I won't go. No, you go. Right. You should go.
But here's the killer.
Okay, fine.
That's the mind. That's the chess. The chess, the relationship chess.
As you get ready to go out the door.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to go to my mom's tonight. Oh.
Yeah. I'm leaving because you're leaving.
Oh, fine, I won't go. No, you should go. You should go. I'm sorry. I forget.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But then here's the killer part. When you do decide to go, they look at you and what do they say? Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun.
Yep.
Hope you have a good time.
Hey, tell your friends
as they peer into your soul. Just, have fun. That's
just
that hurts. Hurts my soul.
Have fun on your birthday. With your friends.
I hope it's special. I hope it's huge.
Baby, baby, I thought you said my birthday, we were going to do our party on the 11th.
Oh,
I did say that, but I thought that we would still celebrate together at home.
101.
Well, the boys want to take me out.
As we do.
As we do.
Hey, 'tis life. Wife. Man.
You think there are still people that go, hey, y'all want to go to the pool hall?
Oh, sure. Oh,
you
for
think
sure.
So?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever been a pool hall
knock
person.
Down some, let's go hit some billiards.
Yeah.
And the name of the bar is always like, go to Lucky's. Play some
Dude, what's that?
8-ball.
What's that one in China Grove?
Hey, Nick, you trying to hit some cue?
You know I am.
Hey, you want a cue ball?
That's cool. I need to break in my new stick anyway.
That's so funny.
Hey, 5 on 8-ball.
What is that? What's happening right now? You got to take it apart, put it together.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Dang, yours came apart. I never mind. Mine are made in full.
No, he pulled his out of his case.
I pulled mine out of my bum. No, I'm just kidding.
Naughty boy.
You know, it's a boring sport to watch darts.
You're crazy. Have you not seen this?
Darts is trash.
Dude,
you're
insane. Have you not seen the clips of these last couple?
I would watch. I'd watch bowling. I'd watch walking.
Yeah, dude, you're out of your mind.
I watch like professional. I'd watch professional sleeping. Like, who's gonna fall?
Joe, have you not seen these dart competitions in like arenas with like 30,000 people?
This is what it is.
And they're cheering, and this guy has to get like 12.
He's like, hold on.
Here's the windup and the release. Bullseye.
Dude, you're insane. I'm gonna have to pull this up.
Hell yeah.
That reminds me of the time, Joe, that we went to Hot Shots.
I'm pulling it up. Let me find it.
So Pat, me and Joel went to Hot Shots, the bar in by Concord Mills.
Oh, yeah.
And we decided we were going to play darts. When I tell you, we were just playing for the sake of playing.
Bro, we suck.
But here's the thing. People were impressed. People really, because we had so much enthusiasm behind it, people really thought we were having an intense game of darts. And when I tell you, we couldn't keep up score. We just kept throwing the best we could.
Yeah, darts.
Bro, we suck so bad.
And hyping each other up. Right.
It's not a fun game.
So I can imagine playing darts versus watching darts can't be any better.
All right, I'm gonna hate this while when I have to edit it, but we're gonna do this.
I feel like they install darts at bars just for the nostalgia of having a dart.
All right.
Can I tell you a story? Charlie, shut up. No. Can I tell you a story real quick?
Hold on. Okay, tell us the story, and then I'm gonna show you.
It's a dart story. It's a dart story.
Okay. Here, let me stop.
Just play it with. So look, when I was a kid, I knew this kid named Dwight. Mm-hmm. He played football, and his mom, they lived I think they probably lived about same town, just across town, right? Yep. So after a game, I was like, "Oh, can I come over? Can I come over?" She's like, "Yeah, you come over, baby. Come on over." So she come over, and it's like one of those houses where everybody stays up all night, right? They just stay up. Mm-hmm. They have a dartboard.
Oh.
Here's the kitchen, and there's a dartboard on the wall right here.
Okay.
And then there's like a TV over here, right?
Uh-huh.
So we're playing darts, and it's like metal darts.
I already know where this is going. I already know where this is
metal
going.
darts, right? Boom, boom. He throws it, or one of us. It could have been me. Charlie, hush. It could have been me, right?
Uh-huh.
Could have been me. One of us threw it, missed completely, boom, right in her head.
Oh, Jesus.
Front of her head, bro.
The mom's head?
Mm-hmm. The mom's head. She turns around, and it's like just sticking out of her dome. Out of her headpiece. Bullseye.
Oh,
hey, can you not scream? I'm on the podcast. Sure.
Joel, the
Put
fact
him up then, bro.
that you said that with a straight face almost traumatizes me.
Dude.
Bro, I rocked her.
That's
Wait, don't say it like that.
rocked her.
Look, she went like this. Look, she turned around.
Bullseye.
She turned around, like in shock, like this.
Wait a minute. Well, first of all,
sat down.
She threw up.
Her mom goes, "Come here, baby," and goes,
pulls it right out.
Pulled it out.
Jeez.
Hey, man. A little bit of blood, and then we were not allowed to play no more.
I mean, it's a tiny
I agree.
It's a small hole, but it does damage.
Huh?
Oh, man. You can't say I rocked her because that almost is like it's
you
a
can't.
point of it's a point of pride. You know what I mean? Like
I'll tell you in a second.
I just feel like there's some bragging behind it. Yeah.
What? Besides? Stop being rude. You're being rude.
Yeah.
Beat his legs.
All right, listen. You watch here. Just watch this.
You know what?
Just watch this.
I can't wait. Oh my God! Please, can please, yes.
If he wants to level up the World Championship final, Michael Van Gerwen isn't in any mood to give him a sniff.
So I can't really tell you what's happening.
The combination in this game is going to be key. You can tell by the way they're scoring.
Patrick, no matter how many times you say this is insane, you're not convincing.
So they have to get to 100 points?
Michael may hit. They're both on nines.
Look at
On a 9. This is insane.
Are you serious?
Wow, the World Championship final. Michael Van Gerwen is on a 9 darter.
Oh, he missed. What are you doing, Bobby? Now watch this guy. Now watch this guy step up and just roll. Watch this.
Oh, I'm ready. I can't wait.
He closes it out right here. So he's got to hit 3 of these.
Yes, double 12.
Come on. That precision.
Okay, that's good. That's good. No nice.
Tell me if we got tickets and we went to that, we would not have that freaking ball.
Can you pause that? I want to relish in the beauty of it. Hold on.
Look at that.
I have a couple of questions. Okay, one, where's my man's eyebrows? Okay, that's question.
Which one? Bald guy?
Yeah,
baldy.
Yeah, where's
bald?
He's bald. He's bald from lip to damn neck.
Here we go. Hold on. Let's find a good.
Weird.
The second question that I have.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Fair point.
The second question that I have. Are where are the black people?
I mean, yeah, that's a fair point too. Let's see if we can find one.
Time out.
Nope. Not at all.
Let me see. You know, I've been in a lot of situations where I watched Drumline like 1,000 times in Iraq. You know what I mean? Like,
which is a good movie.
It's a good one, but 1,000 times good? No. Okay.
No. If you say you'd watch Drumline again before you watch that, I'm gonna jump to this computer and kick you in the nuts.
I don't think there's like people that go, man.
Dude,
did you see Peter Frakenjic? Man, he nailed that triple 12 at the end. I know, man. Like,
but you do have to appreciate the accuracy and talent.
The fact that you came up with the name Frakenjig makes me laugh a lot because that sounds like a guy that plays darts. And his nickname is like the Frack for short.
Yes. The Frack Attack.
The Frack Attack, right. He's rad, okay?
Yes.
Dude, Pat.
I don't know, man.
The consensus is in, right? I'm not going to watch darts. I'm just...
Oh, you are crazy.
A lot of things in this world I could probably watch.
I would rather golf?
Yeah, I watch a lot of golf. I watch golf all the time.
I'd watch chess before that.
Oh, sure.
Have you seen that one guy that's like big in chess now? Like his videos pop up on Facebook. But I can't remember his name. But he's got the curly hair, but he always shows up late and just sits down and he gets his bottle of water and he
obliterates his opponents.
Yeah, he just obliterates it. And then they're like, oh, so if you do this, then you do this. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. There's just a lot of sports
his name
that I'm not going to watch. Here's a sport I will watch. XFL. Let's talk about that.
Dude, it's fun. It's fun.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about XFL and how I believe XFL is a great substitute for the lack of NFL. And here's the thing. I learned a new trick, dude. The point conversion is insane. To know that you can go from being down to being up by choosing one of the three options. Explain it, Joel.
You go from the 1... It's 1 point. You go from the 5, it's 2 points. And you go from the 10, it's 3 points. Mm-hmm. So 6 can be 9, 8, or 7, not just 7 or 8.
Which is crazy.
We were watching the game, and it was 15-3 with 3 minutes to go. Mm-hmm. And the team scored a touchdown, made it 9-15, got the 3-point play,
12-15.
So you have an option to do an onside kick or go for 4th and 15. If you complete the 4th and 15, you then get the ball. Mm-hmm. Oh. So they completed a 4th and 15, scored a touchdown, and won the game.
That's incredible.
In 3 minutes, they scored that many points.
Hey, do you like their kickoff system?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It's interesting, and it eliminates those high speed collisions.
Dude, I would take that 4th and 15 any day.
Yes.
An onside kick.
Where do you start from the 4th and 15? You're on 20 or something?
Maybe the 20. Maybe the 20.
So if you don't get it, if you don't get it, the other team gets the ball where you failed.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's
cool.
Hey. That's the beauty of a new league is they can like people forget how much NFL uses that came out of the original XFL. Like the Skycam was XFL.
Yep. The thing. Yep. I know.
Mm-hmm. Insane. Hey, I loved it. It was great. Definitely something I can continue to watch and get excited.
The on-field cameras. You know how like they run out on the field after touchdowns and film them celebrating. That came from XFL.
You know one thing they do on-field interviews.
Yeah, with players
right after a big play. Like if you score a touchdown, they'll come over there.
Oh, that's
hey,
cool.
Steve, how do you feel about that touchdown?
I feel real good.
Oh, it's great. I do. They have
100%.
Way more microphones on people.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So it's way more intimate. It's really cool.
Yeah. I just hope it draws better. It didn't look like it was it looked like about what 5,000 or 6,000 at the games, roughly that I saw.
25,000 at one.
Ooh, really? That's a big market.
That's huge. Yeah.
That's going to be about half
DC is
of the regular
huge.
crowd.
Yeah.
Easily. All right, good people. Are we ready to kick this thing off, or we got a little bit more?
Go and do the intro, but I have a question to ask.
All right, you ready?
Good.
All right. Well, welcome everybody back to your favorite day of the week. It's Tuesday, and this is the podcast.
Tuesday.
As always, I am Nick Clemency. With me is Patrick Price and Joel Reyes, and we're going to kick it back to Joel Reyes because Joel Reyes has a question. So go ahead, sir.
I said, knick-knack, paddywhack, don't be afraid to pull your hair back. So we were talking about, make sure you include the beginning part, some of the beginning stuff, but so China Grove, wouldn't it be cool if we had like an XFL team?
Dude. Would you go out for it?
Like that, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think I ain't got it in me. I think I got some flag in me.
Yeah.
I think I can play some adult baseball or something if I can catch up to the ball.
Yeah.
But I mean, for real. But wouldn't that be crazy? The China Grove something.
Oh.
I started thinking today. I was at church. We were at dinner, and I was just thinking about China Grove. I was like, why is it called China Grove? I was like, there's no Grove, and there's like 3 Chinese people.
Yeah, I don't know.
At the one store.
Like,
I don't know.
One restaurant. They all work there.
And the one claim to fame is, didn't they make a movie recently? Like a few years back about?
Yeah, but where does the name come
I
from?
don't know.
Like, I don't know. What of
Let me
that
look it
is
up.
in
Let me see if I
there?
can find it.
Have to do some research.
There's no Grove, right? It's a flat land.
Yeah, there's no Grove.
There's nothing there. Yeah. There's no Chinese people.
It's 2 stoplights. Legit.
Like it
coming and going.
It should be called American Flat.
Let's see. History of
China Grove.
Where are you from? American Flat, North Carolina. That's where I'm from.
American Flat, North Carolina. 28023.
28023, American Flat, North Carolina.
Oh, here you go.
Okay, here we go. Give us some history.
This is from the China Grove government website. China,
is it a tree?
It is a tree. China Grove's name derives from a grove of China berry trees that was located next to the old train depot. The China Grove Depot, which was dismantled in 1974, was located on Harris Street, just behind Hanna Park. The grove provided welcome shade for travelers and horses, especially during those hot summer days. I never knew that.
Hey, I love going through that town. Just love give me a little shade.
A little rest and sit under the tree.
I love those China berry trees.
What's in China Grove? Oh, man, that's a good place. You ever travel and you need a little shade? Yeah. That is the place.
But even still, though, did somebody look at that and say, you know what? I love China berry trees. We should call this place China Grove?
Maybe.
I mean, it's
like, I don't know.
It's a hop, skip, and a dip.
Because I remember
Landis. Why do they call it Landis?
Because they landed on this. Like Plymouth Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That was just finishing out Black History.
I mean, I like it.
I was just, and let me ask you this question too. Okay, if you were from another country, right? Let's say you're from China.
Right.
Would you not want to live in a place called China Grove? Like,
I would.
Well, yeah, like I think that would make sense. Like, I would settle there. I'd feel comfortable there. Like I would think there'd be way more. Like if there was a place called Indian Land, I would think that there would be more Indians
for sure.
There, I would like if there was a place called like California Town. Maybe I would move there.
It's the Iceland Greenland effect. I assume.
I don't know.
You know the Iceland Greenland effect. Iceland is full of grass meadows, and Greenland is full of ice.
Yeah.
Well, it's cold in the winter, really cold. My friend's from there. Remember my friend Art?
Yeah, I did.
Hey,
yeah, he said it was really cold a lot there.
In Greenland or Iceland?
Iceland.
Oh.
He said it's cold a lot. Like he said sometimes it's nighttime for a while.
Yeah.
It's cold over there. But that's probably just during winter. But you know,
am I right about that? Iceland is more green than Greenland is ice.
The saying is
it still freezes.
It
still gets colder. Yeah.
Greenland is made of ice, but Iceland is very nice. So that's how you can remember, which is
yes, fair enough.
Heard that on a movie.
Noodles are good, but I prefer rice.
Hey.
You're such
China Grove.
Such a rhymer.
China Grove's on.
Such a rhymer. Hey, represent China.
I mean, all that matters is we've sold out a comedy show at China Grove.
I mean, why can't we have a good Chinese restaurant in China Grove?
There is a Chinese restaurant.
I'd be like a good one. I'm saying like one that people just. You know, if I was running for mayor, I'd be like, my plan is to bring a Chinese restaurant to Chinese Grove. China Grove.
Chinese Grove.
I'm from
Chinese Grove. That'd be the name of the restaurant, Chinese Grove.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. See, that's yum.
Open
yum
it up
right there.
Open it up.
I'm eating it.
Hey.
Oh, let me tell you a funny story. Funny story for real.
Let's do it. Story time with Joel. Story time with
Joel. Talking about Chinese food.
Here, let's do this. Nick, give like a little tune for story time with Joel.
That's so funny.
I'll tell you what. Since you talk about Chinese food, man, we should play China Grove by the Doobie Brothers.
Let's do it.
I got something for you. Let me give you this. I got the story. I
Go
gotta
ahead.
get it off me before I lose it.
Do
Hold
it.
on, wait. Stories.
Stories with Joel. Stories with
Story time. They may not rhyme. Story time.
We're gonna have to put up a copyright because you
Yeah,
part of
so
the
check it out. Sitting at work, right? And Ray comes over and he goes, "Hey, he's like, hey guys, I brought you some beef jerky from when I was on my trip." And I was like, "Oh." He's like, because he went to Tennessee. He's like, "We went and visited this place where they make all this beef jerky, like all kinds of exotic meats." And I'm like, "Oh, I like alligator and stuff." And he's like, "Absolutely, alligator and like possum." And I'm like, "Oh, possum." And a possum stick would make me think I was eating a possum's tail, you know? So he brings me this, like, he's like, "I bought some. It was not cheap. You know, it's not cheap at all. It was expensive." And I was like, he's like, "But I bought some for you." And I was like, "Good." So he holds it open and it smells good. And I take some. It's so soft, like super. I was like, most beef jerky is really chewy. It was the opposite. It was like
that's kind of like,
what is that stuff? What's that? What's raw meat like? What's it called? It's tartar. It was like tartar beef jerky, but it wasn't raw. It was so good. It was really sweet and it tastes like Asian, right? And I was like, He's like, I said, "What is that?" And he goes, he's like, that's something called, that's like General TSO. And I was like, "What?" He's like, listen, I swear to God, listen.
Wait till I see Ray.
Listen.
Wait till I
see. He goes, General TSO. I was like, "What's that?" And it didn't click to me. And I thought, no way. Yeah, I didn't think. I thought it meant like T-S-O or something. So like a play on words, right? Like General TSO. Maybe I told him, I was like, maybe it's stuff for tangy, spicy,
original.
Possum. Original. You know what I mean? Like, something crazy. And so I was like, TSO. And then this other guy works there. He goes, "Are you serious?" And I was like, he's country. He's all, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "What?" He's all, "What do you mean?" He's all, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, look right there. It says TSO." And then he's like, "So, it's General So." And I was like, "Oh." I was like Asian chicken. He's like, "What?" TSO. It says TSO right there. He's like, "No, it's General So." He's like, and he sat down. He still sat down. He was still like, it didn't like dawn on him. He went and sat down. He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It says TSO. And I'm like, "No, it's General So, like a platter." And then he goes, I was like, "You never ordered General So's chicken?" And he's like, "No, I don't think so." And his wife's like, "I think we have." And I was like, "Okay."
They're so sweet.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
I love Ray.
They're great, and I'm not making fun of him. He's like, listen, so he goes like that, and then then a boss comes in. This is almost the end. I was promised. I'm sorry for taking so long. But one of the managers comes in. One of the owners comes in. And I'm like, "Hey, have you ever had General So's?" He's all, "Yeah, I have. Absolutely had General So's." And he's like, "Asian food." And I was like, "You ever heard of General TSO's?" He's like, "What?" And then I was like, it's kind of weird. And then he goes, "Oh," and he was laughing. And then as he walks off, I was like, "It's kind of a weird name, though." You're like, "I don't really think like a general was at war." And he started like, "I want to make some chicken. And I'm gonna call it General So's chicken. Like it's my chicken." You know, like, "Yes, sir." And he's like, he started laughing. He's like, "You have such obscure thoughts."
I love Ray. I love Ray so much.
That wasn't Ray. That was the other boss.
Even still,
he's awesome too.
I still love Ray.
Like, they're all great. The people I work for are fantastic, and I'm not making fun. They're so nice, awesome. And they're so kind, and I would work for them for a long time.
Not making fun of Ray, but I know he was dead serious. I know he was dead serious, and he was so proud.
He was.
He was so proud to bring you some TSO. So I think you should take Ray to lunch. Matter of fact, I will cash out you. You take him to lunch and you get us some General TSO on me.
Dude, how funny is that? Though? Is that not that funny? Like my accident story.
That makes me chuckle. All because we talked about China Grove. Thank you, China Grove. You're the gift that keeps on giving.
That
lack thereof.
Yeah.
Just call it Grove.
Just call it
Grove. No China.
Grove, no China. Yeah.
Man, that's right.
So let's get into it, man. So Since we're talking about weird stories, I got a bit of a caveat. So, me and my wife were going out.
It's terrible TSO.
We were going out, and I went to the restroom. So I'm coming out of the restroom. And you know how you meet people. I'm just a friendly guy, so I'm coming out, and I'm telling the guy, "Hey, nice to meet you, man. Take care." My wife's like,
"Nick, somebody's in the bathroom with you?"
Because we're coming out. Because you know how you just randomly talk to people.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
We were at the mall.
Okay, which one?
Concord Mills.
The big mall.
It's a big mall. So we're coming out, and she's like, "You're always talking to people. And why are you talking to people in the bathroom?" And I'm like, I'm not like I'm in there talking to him as he's taking a wee, but we just
what you got down there?
Because we
good string.
Right, we were both asking, you got paper towels? And then
my wife don't say that.
Yeah, then we just ended up talking, so we're coming out. So she literally thinks I was in there taking a piss and having a conversation with the guy. Anyway.
Well, Nick, I'm curious, right? Nick, I'm curious. Hold on. Yeah. I need to know how this works out. You're like, wait, in my mind, this is what I see. Like, your hand, his hand, paper towels. Oh, hey.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry. Hey, you go first. You get something, you're like,
would you like
what are you
me?
doing here? The wife's got me shopping. Me too, man. What are you looking for?
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think that's how a conversation starts. Or you're like, man, that's a good pee you had there. Holding it too long.
Strong.
Like, tell me the conversation piece.
So what happened is we both, we're washing our hands, and you know how it's like you go to look for paper towels, and it's just kind of one of those gestures like, oh man, there's no paper towels. And it's like, no paper towels. What the heck? And then it was just that was a conversation starter. And so it was like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm just and that came up. I'm shopping with my wife. Oh, I'm shopping with my wife. Women be shopping, and then we both left.
Then you hit him with the Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, hit him with Eddie Murphy. Women be shopping, Reggie, and we went out, and then of course as you're on your way out, you're like, hey, man, take it easy. All right, cool, nice to see you. Right?
Did you get his digits?
I did. Guess his name.
I hate you. I hate you, bro.
You know his name's Steve.
Let me tell you what, I met a couple guys recently, just so you know. And I want to hang out with them, just so you know. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to call them.
Listen, stop trying to be jealous, okay?
No.
We're friends forever.
You're a freaking, you're a double F. You know what that is? A friend floozy.
Whoa. Hey.
That's truth. That's truth.
Guys, calm down.
Just getting numbers.
Calm down, guys.
No,
calm down.
The last time I got, let me tell you, the last time I got a man's number was when I got a job working somewhere and the boss gave it to me. You're out here getting digits at the mall. Don't talk to me.
I mean,
there's an old saying that says, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Wow.
I'm just trying to think of
what else? You know what else is a saying of? Have shame. You have shame. You have shame.
I'm not a friend whore, Joel. Stop saying that. It was just conversation.
Over some damn. I'm talking about over some damn. You listen to me for a second. I heard you there. You listen to me. Over some damn paper towels. That's how you get a number now? Hey. What were you talking about, man? These ones, how much you get? Whoa, you use two? Yeah, I got big hands. You do.
I mean, the whole.
Let me see.
I use three. I'm like a three.
The most interesting piece of this whole podcast is what Joel's eating in the microphone.
What are you eating?
I'm sorry.
Because all you hear is.
It's turned into ASMR. Anyway,
somebody's gonna like it. No,
anyway, is it TSO?
I can't believe that.
Story is that's that TSO. That's that general TSO.
Hey, I just can't believe, Nick, that you got so much digits from paper towel dispensary. I would be scared. I worry.
I mean, I have no dog in this fight, but I just want both of you guys to know I can't remember the last time I talked to somebody outside of you two.
Oh, you're trying to be loyal? You want to be that guy?
I mean, I'm just saying I'm the most loyal to both of you guys. I'm the most loyal to both of you guys.
You're trying to be a guy, right? Anyway, this rolls me into a question that I had.
Hey, tell me this.
Steve, wait a minute.
His name is Steve.
Only I talk to Steve, okay? You get another name. Okay?
I haven't talked to anybody. Do you want to know who I've talked to? Joel and Nick. That's it.
Hey, that's the only two you need to talk to, sucker.
Nick.
What's up?
Look at me. What's his name?
Jeremiah.
Oh, my God. It has to start with the J, right? It would start with the J. I can't believe this. I want everybody to know.
What's his last
night?
I didn't get that.
Know his last name. Okay.
I didn't get that far.
Okay.
What'd you save it under? Best friend?
Don't be mad. Hey, Joel, Joel, listen. Look at me. Don't be mad to me.
No, I'm going to meet somebody tomorrow.
Who's the whore now, huh?
I'm gonna be like, I'm going to the shoe store. Hey, what are those ones? What do you got? Hey, what are those? Oh, you like Jordans? Me too. What you got on your feet? Whoa, talk about it.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, check it out. Sometimes I like to hit the mall, check out some new shoe shops. I know a couple pop-up shops. What's your? Let me get your number.
Wow.
We'll explain some hits. Wow. Don't worry, I got it planned.
Wow.
You know what I'm looking for? A mixed guy. They're everywhere. So
really,
you're doomed.
Really.
You know what his name's gonna be? Neil or something.
If you say Nathan, we're done. Okay.
Let's get started with
That's what I was thinking.
If you say Nathan, it's over. Okay.
Maybe it is. Nookie.
Nookie. I'm gonna be.
That's what it's going to be in Joel's phone.
Be concerned with a guy if you meet a guy named Nookie. First of all,
I'm concerned with you meeting a guy at the bathroom, anyways.
It was a one-time thing. It'll never happen again.
It could be like, does your wife know you met Jeremiah?
He spoke to me.
Now the story's changed.
Hey, whoa! He's like, hey, I noticed you wipe from back to front. Why is that? It's something I learned in the Army. Get your hands a lot drier. Like, so what'd he say? Sorry about that. Sorry, my bad. Hey, excuse me.
No, stop it.
How's your wife? That's all you guys out there. Is that her? Is that your wife? Is that your sister or your wife? Just
stop it.
All right, Nick, carry on.
I'll get over it.
All right, check this out. So the question from the story that I didn't know was going to upset my good friend and brother, Joel Reyes, a.k.a. Mr. Perfect, is should there be a certain amount of bathroom etiquette that men should continually follow? And
most definitely.
Have you seen it being broken? And can you give an example of each?
I don't know if I have a comfort level with, like at the football games, it's like forward and maybe to the side.
Sure.
I try and make eye contact so they know I'm not looking down. Hey there. I could try my best. Or, because sometimes I feel sus, as kids would say, if I just.
Yeah, right. I just look straight at the wall in front of me.
Like, that's what you do. Or sometimes I look at my own boy. I go, what's up, guy?
Right.
You good?
I like get him ready. Like,
have a good time?
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Sometimes when I'm in a crowd like that, it takes longer, and I feel like I got to break the ice. But then they leave, and then somebody else comes, and by the time I feel like I got to break the ice, they're gone too. So it's just a constant weird feeling.
It's one of these right here. You pee.
The best icebreakers are the old guys that always come in there and just start farting like crazy while they're peeing.
Man, or the one person that likes to use the restroom with his pants down.
Oh my God! Yes.
That's every time.
Yes.
Every time.
I just don't understand the point of pulling them down that far. Like, why to the ankles?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's in case you got to poop too.
Oh,
just
probably.
Be ready.
I don't know. Probably
ready.
Yeah. Like if you pull your pants down to your ankles, you should just use the stall.
Yeah, at this point, you know what I mean. Yeah, if you're standing and they're at your ankles, I'm not even going to walk in. I'm going to hold.
Well, let me ask you this. This is an airport thing that I try to think about. When you go into an airport and you just have to pee and you look at the urinals, if there are urinals open that are not right beside somebody, you never take the ones right beside somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
That's etiquette,
if there's some that aren't, I agree.
I
agree.
But sometimes.
It's called arm.
Yeah.
They need arm room.
I mean, if there's no other ones, then you got to do what you got to do. But if there's,
for sure.
It's weird if there's a bunch of them open and somebody picks right beside of you.
Because there's people that will wait until there's like a double space.
Yeah.
They act like it's not going to get filled up. Sure. People are trying to go to the bathroom.
And you're only hurting yourself because that means that's how much longer you got. That much longer you have to hold it.
Yeah.
Do you know? Here's an internal thing that I think most guys do. When you're in a public area like that and you got to pee between two people, you're trying to think, I got a big wiener. You got to think like you got to it's like is it right? Is it a confidence thing?
I'm not thinking. I've never thought that.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm just like usually by that time.
Me neither. It's not something that I would ever say or talk about. I would never.
I'm strategizing like how can I get in and get out, right?
Yes.
Because what I hate is the delay. Like you got to go.
What if you see something? What if you slip a little bit? You're like, oh hey oh. Or what if you see him?
You act like you don't.
Do you acknowledge or do you act like you didn't?
I act like I didn't. I'm not going to acknowledge. Yeah, because it can get really weird.
You'd be like,
no, it's really weird.
It's not. You can't do where you walk into the locker room and there's some like 70-year-old butt ass naked.
I mean, you got to remember, dude. I was in the Army. You could not.
Pat's got 2.
Pat, you got 2 for that.
That is 2.
But you got to remember, dude, I was in the Army, so some things you can't see, but you don't bring it up. You just don't talk about it. You know?
I mean, I feel like a pecker's a pecker.
A weird conversation. You know, you just be like, hey.
That needs to be a shirt.
By the way, next package. Right? Like, it's weird.
Yeah. Can I show you guys something? And you guys tell me this question.
One more question.
Go ahead, Nick.
Have you ever been?
I'm glad. I like that.
Have you ever been shoulder bumped?
What do you mean by somebody?
Like you're in the stall, you're doing your thing. Somebody gets a little too close, and you get the shoulder bump.
I don't think so.
I mean, if anything, it's like it's like at a Panthers game or something, like where they have like the big just the big bathtub that everybody pees in.
Yeah, the trough.
They don't have they don't have the walls.
Yeah, it's trough.
I have been at a show one time. One of the assistants, I had just walked in the bathroom and started peeing, and he like tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like,
"What's up, dog?"
Hey, and he's like, "So,
hey, bro.
So are we gonna do?
I was wondering if
are we gonna do it this way?" And I'm like, "Really?
Business here?
We're doing this right now? Like you could have asked me this all day.
Hey,
like, what do we do?"
Some people are all business, buddy.
Dude,
It's so funny you brought this up, Nick, because I had a part that I want to talk about. If you guys are ready to segue,
let's go.
Seg away.
Okay, so since everybody has kids, right, and we've all raised babies, and I still have a baby, and Pat, you have a child too. Potty training, dude.
Dude, it's a nightmare.
Potty training. Okay, so as a dad, potty training is I find for me it's funnier to me than it is to my wife. Right?
I hate it.
You hate it? What do you hate about it?
The trying to persuade or even just prove the fact that using the potty is better than being able to sit in a chair and pee in a diaper.
You think he's like, man, I just want to poop right here?
Yeah, he does. I wish he was still awake because I'd bring him in here and I'd say, Garrison, go use the potty. And he'd be like, nope, I got a diaper on. Dead serious.
Life is so easy with that. I think I might start using that excuse in my house too.
Yeah,
dude, it's like pulling teeth getting him to use the potty.
What I'm trying to get it for.
He's 4.
Man.
Here's one thing that I experienced as a dad of 4 boys.
Tell me secrets.
So the middle boy, Brendan, he's super cool, super funny. But when he was 3 or 4, he was potty training. He was pretty smart. Like, yeah, I gotta go poo-poo. He would do it. And one day I came in there and he had taken in his room, taken his poopy and smeared it all over the wall.
Oh,
I remember that.
Caveman, like literally like hieroglyphic style, like inside a cave.
Yeah.
And he just like, hey, when you come in there, he's like, hands up. He's like, what's up? And he didn't know any different.
Poop art.
Like he's just, this is brown. I could put this on this wall. And I'm just going to smear it up.
Fecal art is what they call it, right?
I just had that issue. Like, it was just something else.
So, as always, I have a different take and a different perspective because unlike you two, I have all girls.
Yep.
So,
that is.
I would say I was very limited on a full engagement that I would probably have with a boy because it's very difficult to interact in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like when you're changing them, it's
so
one thing.
loud.
But once they... Oh, I'm so loud? Oh,
No, Joe, it's so loud.
Because once
So
they
loud.
kind of transition out of a diaper and they start going to the potty as a girl, I have to limit myself because it's very, very awkward, right? And it's
like as a boy, you can cross streams with your son. As a dad, you're just like,
hey,
like,
I can't even.
You go over behind the tree.
I can't even go in. You know what I mean? Like I can't even go in. You know what I mean? So it's just it's weird. Though, I mean, you still do the typical. Hey, you need to go to the potty, right? But you really can't go with them. You know what I mean? As a boy dad, you can go with them and give them some direction. I can't do that.
Can I get Nick from you?
Sure.
Can we pretend I'm your daughter?
Okay.
And you hit me with that.
Yes.
You need to go to the potty. Yeah. I want to know.
Yeah. Hey.
I need to see that.
Time to go to the potty.
All right, ready?
Hey.
Here we go.
Do you have to go to the potty? Time to go to the potty. All right, come on. You know what to do. You got to go in there, go to the potty. I'm going to be right here waiting for you to come out. If you have any problems, you let me know, okay?
No.
All right, go ahead and go in there and go to potty.
No,
you're
I'm going to go poopy right here.
No, you're a big girl. Big girls don't go potty in their pants. They go to the potty on the potty. So you have to go in there like a big girl and use the bathroom.
Are you a poo-poo briber? Are you like a poo-poo driver? Like, hey, listen.
Yeah, listen.
Smart.
Every time you go poop in the potty is $1.
I got a bag of gummies with your name on it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You giving them candy?
Giving them candy.
Candy might be the
what is up
whatever works.
You know what I mean?
Man,
this is my life. Is Garrison
very, very extroverted when it comes to potty presence.
Be like every once in a while we'll just be fed up with it. We'll put Garrison in like underwear and we'll be like, listen, you got big boys on. You can't pee or poop because you don't have a diaper. You gotta. And he'll be like, I gotta use the potty. And then he'll run to the potty. Like one time he ran to the potty downstairs and he's like, Dad, I used the potty. I walk in there, he still has his underwear up.
Sure.
He just sat on the toilet, peed all in his underwear. He's like, I used the potty. I'm like, you did.
Yes, you did, baby.
Technically you did, but
you did something wrong, son.
You know what's so funny is Asher, because Asher got a big old butt, you know? He wears these underwear and they just roll up and it looks like he's wearing bikini style underwear. And I'm like, dude, they're like, why are you even wearing it?
It's like he's from Brazil.
Bro, they are tiny, like string bikini size.
Because
they roll, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the European coming out of him.
Yes.
He's like one of those people that
For the
like,
tan
we gotta
lines.
throw away these. I'm like, we gotta throw these underwear away. He's like, no, they still fit. I'm like, they don't fit.
No, they're a thong.
They don't fit. No, they do. Look. Puts them on.
Yeah.
Look, they still fit, and they're just like just tight,
No.
ready to go. Like one bad fart, and those things are done. You know what I mean?
Just rip at the seam, rip at the gooch.
Like it's like this. It's like this. Like it's like ripped.
Yeah, just a little bit of a stretch, just gone.
One
Shredded.
bad burrito from the TB. Done.
The levees have given away.
Yep.
No.
The floodgates are open. Seriously.
It's hard, man. I think it is hard. I think it's something that's a struggle, and I think it can be embarrassing for kids.
Oh, sure.
So it's hard. Like you got to not.
Yeah.
Here's one thing you got to know: you can't punish them. Right? You can't punish them.
Yeah.
As irritating as it is, because it's embarrassing. I'm sure at a certain age.
Oh,
like,
I'm
I'm
sure.
sure they still feel like shame. Like, dang, I duked it again. Just duked it all in my pants. Like that sucks.
Yeah.
It's on me.
Everybody else,
It's literally
Daddy, how
on
come
me.
everybody be pooping in the bed, but I just poop in my pants? You know, that would suck.
Yeah.
And it's probably a true thing, right?
So the moral of the story is what, Joel? Have patience
Patience.
as they go potty, right? Because it is a good celebration. When they do get it right,
Yes.
man, it's a big
Okay.
deal.
Yes.
It's a huge deal when they
Listen,
get it
Nick.
right.
It takes this. Look, patience when the poopy and patience when the pee in the toilet time. The babies.
That's a
Kids
hit.
gotta learn how to control all the balls.
That's a hit right there.
Never be a face, never get mad, never make a kid feel bad for the poopy in his
Poopy in the pants.
Yeah, get him.
That's real. That's real.
That's real.
That's
That's
real.
life. I rap about things that I know, and that's one thing.
When they go to the party, 'cause it's a party. For
Let me ask you a question. If
everybody.
Let's say you're 6D and you can't control your
I love how
body.
Joel's gonna go past it, and then you start singing, and he's like, "Let me ask you a question." And you go,
Let's say you're 6D.
That's an old
and
school.
you can't control your body.
See, that's an old school, R&B
Yeah.
move right there. You have to talk, then you go right
Go
back
in.
into, hey, listen, girl.
Listen, girl.
You know, yeah, it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Hey, Bruce
So what do you
Springsteen-
think
Like,
about-
like you were singing. You were singing, Nick, but I watched Joel's face go from like, so, are we going? And then you said something. He's like,
when you're 60.
He wasn't answering, so I was like, I guess I gotta sing too.
just kick back
When
into
you're
it.
60, here's what I was singing. When you're 60 and you can't control your body, are you going to wear a diaper? And if you do, will you let your wife know? Or if you're single and you're on a date, will you take it off without letting your date know?
I'll say it depends.
Or are you just rocking it?
Depends.
What if it's got like Donald Duck on the back or something? That looks like underwear.
It took me a second. It took me a second.
No,
No, listen.
yeah.
As far as the wife goes, how could the wife not know? She's gonna see.
Yeah.
Men are lazy. We're gonna leave them around. We're gonna leave them out one time.
I mean, if the wife's still with you, then she sings.
Gonna know.
Here's the thing that sucks: is it looks like baby diapers. Like it comes in the same kind of package. It's like, why can't they put it in a suitcase or some shit?
That's true.
Like make it look.
That might be our next venture. Like let's start.
Are you talking about the old school? Are you talking about the old school hard case, like the?
Like it's got a dude on the side wearing one. It's got a dude wearing one, like,
and they come in the same.
And
package
he's got like this
as Phillip.
face.
They come in the same exact packaging. Just
and it looks just like the same.
Yeah,
it's so embarrassing. You're like, what do you get home? You take them out of the bag, throw them in the corner.
Leave the box and just pick one out of the box.
Let me take pride in my Depends. Like, give it to me. Put it in a satin satchel.
Yeah,
I'll pay a little extra if I need them.
Right.
You know,
hey, dude, we need to
feel like
we need to create
pride in them.
We need to create adult diaper, like carriers.
How about this slogan? Look, so comfy, you'll think they're real.
Hey, you're onto something.
They're so comfy, you'll think they're real.
I just want to state that this is February 22nd, 2023.
So comfy.
We have trademarked this conversation.
So comfy, it's like having nothing.
Are you ready for it?
So comfy. It's like sitting on a toilet. No, it's not comfy.
Tuesday underwear. So comfy, you'll think they're real.
You'll think they're real. They feel so real.
They are real.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Would you be willing to do the commercial? Are you willing to sacrifice yourself and do the commercial?
Yeah, I did.
Like, at what age? At what age do you just not care anymore? Since we're kind of going down that road. Like, at what age is that stuff just not bother you? Like, is there a certain age? Like, I'm thinking, like, if you're 80, like, nothing can bother you.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Explain again.
Like, at what age? At what
number.
age? Like, at what age do you just
not care?
Like, number. Like, to me,
about anything?
To me, 80 is like, at that point, like, you've lived your life. Who cares? So what? I wear a diaper. I'm wearing it out.
Yep.
I'm going out in public with this diaper on. Or if I put on a diaper at all.
I'm that kind of guy.
Because I also feel
that's a hard one.
I also feel like at that age you can also say and do anything, right? Because at that age you're cute again, right? Because they're gonna say, he's just a cute old man. He's just a cute.
Well,
old
it's
man.
gonna be. I think it's gonna be interesting because like when we were young, like 50 was old in our minds. 50 or 60, and now you see like 50 or 60-year-olds that look like they're 30 or 40,
smoking.
So what is it going to be when we hit 80? Will we look like we're 60?
It depends. So
it does depend.
Yeah.
Depends on depend.
Maybe they could get you could get like depend thongs.
Ooh. I don't know how. I mean that
puff up.
defeats
They puff up and no. Listen, they're tied in there.
Yeah.
As soon as moisture hits,
like a tampon.
What we use we use airbag technology designed by Mercedes to provide that instant impact. As soon as the liquid hits, protection is provided.
You're sitting at dinner and you fart, and it's in these Charlotte a little bit, and it's like...
You gotta slowly come back down, like, excuse me.
Yeah. Be like somebody hit the airbag. You see where they put the airbag in your seat? Just like...
Sorry, folks. Sorry about that.
Thought it was just a fart.
My bad.
So, okay, let's scratch the pin thong. Because that doesn't seem like it's going to work too well.
Chicken.
It'd be a great practical joke.
Really good chicken.
Oh, it's so funny.
I can just see somebody like, man, this steak is...
Okay, question. Since we're comparing, like, what would be worse?
It's so comfortable.
What would be worse? Wearing a diaper or having false teeth?
Oh, wearing a
teeth. I'd rather have a diaper.
You'd rather wear a diaper?
False teeth look fake. I mean, false teeth can look real. I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's gonna come a day I'm gonna need fake teeth. That's just true.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm okay with that, because I've seen a lot of people that you can't tell, and if someone's gonna look, if my wife is cool with it, I could care less.
Well, no, but I'm just saying. Let's say you're on a first date, right?
Oh,
she doesn't know you have false teeth.
Oh, on her? How old are we? This age?
We'll say 65, right? 66.
Let's
right? A little bit
say
older.
they pop out, and I'll be like, what's the story? And she's just like, I say, what's the story? What happened? She'll be like, what do you mean? I go, You know, you're like,
but I think I feel like they fall out at the wrong time. Like, that would be me.
But they have magnets now. They're like super secure.
I just feel like I have that luck to where I know they're in.
Definitely,
I'm confident. I'm mid sentence or I'm mid laugh, and I'm just like, it's one of those.
You know what you do there? You know what you got there? Comedy gold.
Yes.
You do. But does that mean date over? That's the question.
Oh, no. I think if you're singing, maybe.
It could just be like,
you need
to act like you don't.
I think I would rather have fake teeth than be wearing Depends.
Yes, me too.
I'll have to agree. Because I think that's way more embarrassing. You know what I mean?
It's something else. Yeah.
You can explain the teeth. You can't explain
I was about to say, it would almost be super hilarious if you acted like it was your real teeth that fell out. And like, oh my God.
Gotcha.
Oh my God.
I know what's coming for me. I'm just hoping that I can make enough money so that I can get fake teeth and be like, bring it on. I don't care. You know what I mean? I got to get there. My goal is, and I put this out to the world, I've got to make enough money to fix this grill so I can be the handsome gentleman that y'all nizzy.
But eventually, in that relationship, you're going to come to a point where you look like this.
Yeah. The best part is you get to the bedroom on that first date and you're like, it's time, and you go,
let me get a little more. That feels better. I'm ready for you now, girl.
That's real life. That's real.
Come on, let me gum your neck.
Let me gum you down.
Stop giving me down.
Straight to it.
Hey, y'all was inappropriate right now. I'm about to leave.
That's just real. Hey, I'll take one in the chat. Give me that. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this one.
Which
or
one?
lose at the chat count. Been dropping these.
You know what we should do?
Dropping these 4-letter words all day.
Dirty minded.
You know what game we should play?
What you got?
Let's finish it with a good game.
Okay, like what would you do for $1 million?
This is never turns
that's
out
a fun game. No matter how old you are, no matter how.
I just
played this before.
I just know your go-to with that.
We'll call that the 2023 version.
I'm not there. I'm not doing that.
We played this game before. And
we played this game our whole life. Yeah. This is a game that you. So listen, this is a game that you're laying around.
Yeah.
Listen, you're laying around. You've had a good time. Mm-hmm. You're a teenager, so you're up there, and you drink a little bit, and you're just talking junk. Hey, man, for $1 million, would you?
Yep.
Okay. And I gotta say,
it gets gross.
There's probably not too many things that I would not do.
Sure.
For $1 million.
Now let me.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't do.
I have a caveat
for $1 million.
I have a caveat to that.
If you know what I'm saying.
I have a caveat to that, though.
What's the caveat?
At the age you are now, would you still do the things that you said you would have done in your earlier years?
I think more so now than before.
That's life changing.
Because I think before I had hopes and dreams and I had time, and now I'm old.
Now it's running out. Now it's running out.
You make it sound like, this time next year I may not be here, so I'm definitely doing it.
No, I'm saying we're older, bro. We're older now, right?
We were naive.
I'm just saying, but when you're 20, you're like in your prime and everything. I mean, we're in our prime now. I'm not saying that like that, but when you're 20, like your future is like right there.
Sure.
Right? It's all accessible. You have room to fail. You don't have any responsibilities but your own.
You're on the cusp.
So it's like it's different. You know?
All right. Okay. With that being said, let's play. Let's play.
For $1 million. You got first question, Nick, and Boogie. Go.
For $1 million. Oh, man, you put me on the spot. I wasn't quite ready. Okay.
Come on, Johnny on the spizzy.
Oh, man, it's hard. Oh, for $1 million. For $1 million, right? Mm-hmm. Would you crash a wedding and then give a toast?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Think so?
That's something
does it have to be good?
It doesn't matter.
We probably do it for free.
But it's a random wedding. Like you're walking down the street, you're like, oh, there's a wedding in there.
Yeah.
You crash that.
If they'd let me get in there,
so you can make it work.
You get
definitely
the
make
mic,
it work.
and you would give a whole speech like you've known them your whole life.
I think I would.
Yeah. Even if it means some jail time.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's going to change my life. I'll take that.
We'll call this a warm up. That was an easy one. We'll call this a warm up.
That's like a PG. That's like a P question there.
It's true.
Now for a little PG, here's one.
I feel like there's some people that wouldn't.
Pat.
Yep.
Would you, barring your wife and children, okay, give up at random communication for good with a family member. That is done by like just rolling the dice. All their names
That's
are on
hard.
one, and whichever one that lands, and that could be so not your wife, not your children.
Oh, okay.
It can only be like brother, sister, mother, father, like and yeah, those main people.
No.
You're losing contact
No.
for $1 million. You're giving it up for the rest of your life.
I don't think that's worth it.
I have to say, I'm on the edge of maybe.
I mean, it's that would be hard, but I don't think
It would depend
Because I have
who
to
it
think
fell
about
on.
how much communication.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, how much communication do I currently have with the people that I'm talking about that are going to be up for
But
the roll,
you have to
right?
choose before you roll, right?
I would be devastated. No,
No,
the roll
you
is
say
random.
random.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you have to say yes, and then the roll happens.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
So I would be devastated if it was my dad.
Yeah.
But no, my dad's. Yeah, that would be hard. My
Yeah.
dad. That'd be tough right there.
Oh yeah, Nessa. If I couldn't talk
If
to
it
Nessa,
was my
again-
mom, it would probably be tough too. And I think if it was my brother, it would be hard. But we don't talk that much.
Yeah.
yeah, I could see that.
If it
I could see
was
that
like-
case, yeah.
If
it was
the
like-
agreement was made with the family of like, hey, whoever it lands on, I love you, and I will take care of everything that you're in, like all of your debt right now. If it's not astronomical,
You have to decide at that moment how much you'll give them of your $1 million. If you're going to offer them money, you have
That'd be
to
some
okay,
pre-planning.
right now. Let's go. Huh? Okay. All right, Patrick, your question. Let's go.
Mine would be for $1 million. Would you do that Red Bull skydive from space?
Sign me up.
No.
Sign me up.
No,
Sign me
I
up.
don't believe that. I think you would die. man.
Sign me
I
up.
think I would have a heart attack.
I would.
I
I
think
would not do it.
looking
That's why I
down-
asked.
I think looking down for me and seeing the earth from that angle and that curvature and knowing how high I am and like, dude, I'm in the stratosphere or whatever
You're
it
right.
is.
I'm just trying to put on a brave face. No, I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Not for $1
looking
million.
down
Not
to
for $1
me
million.
would make me throw
Yes.
up instantly.
I would
Like,
pass out. I would
oh,
probably
God.
pass out.
I would need hundreds
Like-
of millions if that's the case. Because $1 million, let's be honest, $1 million don't quite have the
Dude,
shake it does these
no.
days than it used to. But no,
Yeah.
$1 million, no. For higher than that,
It would be something like I want to jump out of a plane, but I think I would still struggle with that idea still because it's so high. I would want to. I think I can. I think I would.
Yeah.
But I think it would be something I have to work with myself mentally. Like up until the moment of doing it, I would be second guessing, then I would probably just go.
that's
Yeah.
why
That's how I do
That's why you
stuff.
got to hand them because you got to go with them.
You know, and
Yeah.
just, I can just feel it in my chest right now. Whew, whoa.
Are you a heights guy? You don't
You know,
heights?
like
I don't like it.
no, I do. I
You
just
like
I
it, you
can,
still like
but
a
just
certain
jumping out of a
height.
plane.
Yeah.
That's
perfectly.
not height. That's like extreme height. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean? Like it's up there, dude.
You got to deal with
Like up
velocity.
there. You know what I'm saying? So okay, Nick, go ahead. Another one.
Okay.
you got two rounds.
Man,
You got another one.
Tough. This is tough.
Like you gotta come with something better than
it
like
was a
would you eat a
warm-up.
donut for $1 million?
I was on the spot. You put me on the spot. I didn't know. It's just the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, I
Let me
had
finish with
time.
that.
I was gonna say I had time
Y'all
to
had
think.
time. You put me on the spot. Y'all got good ones. I
Pat,
feel
he hit
like I
us
was
with
weak.
that one.
You know what? I'm done. I don't
Good
want to play.
warm up. No, I'm just joking. I promise you, I did. I wanted to see.
I didn't know.
you say
I didn't
it,
know.
but
I panicked. I bailed. Okay, I panicked. Okay, all right.
No, I just bet.
Well, this is your time to make it up.
I was just messing with you.
I
man.
know.
I like you.
know,
I love you.
know,
It made me
I know.
laugh, so.
You don't mess with me at least once. It's not logical.
It just made me funny.
Okay, check
It just
this
made me
out.
funny.
Check this out. Okay.
Go ahead, buddy.
For $1 million, would you be able to live without social media, internet, TV, basically all of the entertainment that we have, and just be able to live off the grid, like a Quaker?
I can't watch football.
Nothing, no entertainment, no social media, no TV, no cable, no internet. But you got a cool $1 million.
I would be okay without social media.
Yeah.
I just think that
Yeah,
I would
be
want
alright
my
if yeah.
movie. If I have movies and TV shows
Nothing.
and stuff like
None
that,
of
still
that.
I'm good. But if
None
you're
of
taking that, then no, I'm good.
It's
Yeah.
just
I wouldn't
No,
want
it's
what would be
so-
the point?
It's
then?
just you, your
But like
family, and
you'd have
nature.
$1 million
Yeah.
to what? Buy a bunch of carts and horses.
You could
Like,
buy.
'cause you
Listen,
can't purchase
you could
that.
buy everything,
Like, that would
but
suck.
you can still have cars. You can still have all the stuff. You can still go on vacation. You just can't have the stuff living with you. You can't have it in your cabin or wherever you live out in the middle of the woods.
Nine. I say nine.
Maybe for like 100 million Because $1 million, once again, $1 million doesn't carry the weight.
Yeah, no, we're talking.
I'm not doing it for $1 million.
Joel said $1 million. It's $1 million. So no,
that's true.
No. That's tough. Interesting. Because again, you can still have a car. You can still travel. You can still go places. You can go on vacation. It's just
I still say nay.
As you're living in your residence, you just can't have all that fancy stuff. Video games, none of that.
Peep game. Nar, thank you.
Nar, nar,
bro.
Was that better? Was that a better one? Was that a little bit better?
That was a better one.
See, I just needed some time. Just need a little time.
Yeah, let's think. Let's see.
All right,
I got one if you want me to go.
Huh?
I got one if you want me to go.
Go for it.
All right, go ahead.
For $1 million, would you carry drugs for one of the most dangerous cartels? One trip.
Like just from point A to point B, or is it like you got to go through this level and they're going to shoot you?
No. You have to go from point A to point B, but you have no idea what the journey is. Like you don't, like you just know you're going from. Let's say it's internationally.
Let me ask this question: do I get the $1 million whether I get caught or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it because $1 million, 8 years from now, I'll be cool with that. Like, that's a lot of money.
Like I feel like it'll be.
That's a lot of money, honey.
I feel like depending on the cartel, like
if I don't make
you'll be well taken care of. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you do this.
Yeah, but will you? My thought process is you're either gonna get tied in to where they won't let you out, or they'll kill you. So I feel like there's some kind of.
But I feel like as long as my family's okay, you know what I mean. Like,
I'll
take care of your family. Don't worry about it. You know.
Here's my spiel. I think I'm a nice guy. So I'm gonna be like, hey, Ricardo, like, look, I did my best. And he's gonna be like, you know what? You're right. You did your best.
I can appreciate that.
So I hope you understand, Primo, that you and me, there's no reason to hurt me.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're right.
You're right. You get out of here, scram, vato.
You say scram, get out of
here.
Go
home to your family and take this money before I give you more.
But don't you ever show your face here again.
I said, Ricardo, you're gonna give me more money? He goes, you're cute. I'm just kidding. Get out of here. Andale, vato.
A very pretty man.
So that's what happens.
Very pretty man, way. Yeah.
I had a great time tonight. Just Jim. Yeah. And I'm really excited to hear tomorrow's podcast. I know tomorrow's not tomorrow for you guys, but I'm so excited to hear this week's podcast that you're about to hear last week.
Like we have to wait so long. And the wait is
over.
Are
you okay? Did you just read a bad story?
No. I got a flight in the morning, and I'm trying to work it out.
Patrick is upset because the podcast is coming to an end.
I am. This is my guy time.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Once again, you guys are the only people I talk to all week.
I know, because you're loyal.
That's true. Hey, Nick's got to go. He's got someone to call. Hey, Nick, why don't you go ahead and call Jeffrey or Joseph or Jacob or whatever his name is?
I can't remember his name.
Jeremiah.
You're not going to trick me. You're not going
to.
He
doesn't say?
Oh,
this is what he's going to say, Pat. He's going to say.
I'm here
Pat,
for
he's going to say this. He's going to say, he's going to go, Nick, where were you? And he's going to go, I was just talking to some buddies. Just some buddies. Some buddies, some dudes. Oh, these guys I know from school. Some buddies.
Oh man,
that's hilarious.
They do this podcast. They do this podcast.
Listen, let me do this. Let me do this. And for you, for everyone watching on the podcast, and Pat is my witness, I want to apologize to you, Joel, because I did not mean to upset you. Right? I did not mean to upset you, and I want the world to know, okay, that Joel Reyes is my best friend. Patrick Price is my best friend, and I love you guys. Okay, I love you guys, and I would
love you
ever compromise my relationship with another. So just know that from the bottom.
I want you to know, off top, I forgive you. A, B,
God. B. I thought Joe was going to be like off top. F you.
B.
Okay.
You will never, ever go to the bathroom at the mall without me. Okay? Fair enough. If I'm there, If I'm there, guess what? You gotta pee. You gotta pee, we gotta pee. You know what I'm saying? You got number 2. Guess what? 2 + 2 is 4. I'm in one, you're in the other. Let's do this.
Occupied.
You're not gonna be talking to Jacobs and Josephs and Jeremys.
Fair enough.
Not in my house.
You know what I'm gonna say? As a matter of fact, and when you're not there, you know what I'm gonna say? I got a man. Thank you. I got a man.
You know, I was at church tonight. I think I should forgive you. I'll forgive you, but I got one request, and it says, I'm going to close with this.
All right.
Just easy request, Nick. And Pat, a good friend, a best friend, right? He listed us, right? He listed us on the list. Boom, pow. How you like me, all right, good friend? I go ahead and change that number, G. Change that number. Hey, be real. I know you had it for a while, but you should have stepped out on somebody who was like a loyal friend.
Hey, I'm going to Verizon tomorrow. Await my new number.
I was going to tell you,
await my new number.
I can't remember the last time I made a new friend just at the bathroom.
He's not a friend. I don't even know.
Let's get in this wormhole again.
All right, guys, we're at the point of the show where we first of all, we want to say thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate everybody that tunes in and goes down this journey with us weekly. We appreciate it, man. I've just been having a great time. Like Pat said, this is just great guy time. Just time to be able to connect with my friends, but also connect with my followers and the people that follow us, and we're just so grateful. At this point, we're going to go ahead and move into our shameless plugs, and we're going to start with Patrick because he's in the middle of my screen.
Oh, you're in the middle of my screen. I don't have any. Just CHWSDY.com. I've been slacking on the Tuesday challenges because I've had a really busy last 2 weeks, a lot of travel and a lot of work. So when this airs, go back and watch last Tuesday, and you will see the Hot Ones challenge. And then the week that this one airs, so this past Tuesday, we started the new run that we just recorded that are awesome and fun. So Tuesday.
Don't you listen?
Yes.
Don't you flake on that?
I won't.
I'm so excited.
I've already synced up the audio and video, and they're all hilarious.
Awesome. That's good. I'm excited.
And Pat,
I think we had a good time.
They're fun. Yeah,
Patrick, I think you forget you do have an Instagram, Tuesday Patrick on Instagram.
I do at Tuesday Patrick,
and there's a Twitter in case you forgot. So
I don't have Twitter.
It's
at Tuesday.
Tuesday Twitter. Tuesday's Twitter. Yeah.
Yes.
So there you go. All right.
I'm still trying to work out this TikTok thing. I still don't know it.
Kicking it over to Joel. Go ahead, sir.
Joel.
That's right, guys. So I had a great time tonight, man. I want to thank everybody who has been listening. If you're new to the podcast, we appreciate it so much. We appreciate your time. Do understand a lot of stuff we say is for comedy purposes, and sometimes we promise not to go too far, but sometimes we do go. We walk on a line that says, "Hey, we are adults, but it's not adult content." You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
It does.
We are grateful, and we want you to check out some of our stuff. Check me out on TikTok. I think it's under something. Hold on. That's right. What's my name?
What's your name on the TikTok?
It's at PLU Joel. So that's PLU Joel. Check it out, or you can check it out. You can catch me on Facebook under Joel Reyes, and you can catch me. Catch me in the club.
Yep. You're also on Instagram at YourJJinx.
That's true. YourJJinx, and usually I'm at my house.
Keep up with y'all.
That's right. So
keep up with y'all. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. I got you. You can
Thanks
catch
our social media coordinator.
Absolutely. I need a raise. No, I'm kidding. You can catch me on Instagram at RickDynasty1. On Twitter, I am the real Juan Hogan. And then, of course, you can catch all of our content. That's an old one. That's why Pat's laughing. Pat gets a blast.
I love the fact that when we give out our social media stuff, every one of us has like 4 different names.
It's not the same. And then on TikTok, I'm Nick Ritchie Comedy. So, but ultimately, make sure you check out our Tuesday page on YouTube for all the content, all the good stuff. And merch is coming. Don't have a date on that yet, but Pat says merch is coming.
I want a shirt. We're going
to be wearing them, and then you're going to be able to get them. And we love you guys. We want you to have a great night. And Joel, finish us up.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for just taking this ride with us. And peace be with you. Deuces out.
Peace.